What's up guys, hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Welcome back to the vlog. As you can tell by this weird setup, I didn't get a lot of footage yesterday, so I had to think of something to do for today's vlog. I am going to film just a super quick video on proteins. It's something that I've learned a lot about as I work my job in Knoxville. I work at a health shop, so I've learned a lot about different types of proteins, different styles of proteins. And I know this isn't a workout channel, like I do post a lot of workout stuff with the vlogs, but anything I can do to help you guys learn a little bit as you come by kind of makes me feel better about creating content, putting it out there, and letting you guys watch it. So one thing I can talk about is protein. Proteins are often marketed as a product for athletes, for weightlifters, for endurance athletes, any kind of athlete. And a lot of times it is. A lot of like protein isolates, things are just based on doing mostly protein are for those things. I tend to think of them in a little bit different context. Protein powders, supplement powders in general, are just calories. They're just molecules. They're just things that you eat on a daily basis. You're eating a lot of protein as it is. You're eating a lot of carbohydrates as it is. This is just to help supplement that. So it helps me a lot of times to not try to think of, oh, this protein powder's got like this and this and this in it, and that's why it's just gonna make you swell up and get crazy gains and stuff like that. It might help if they add a few fancy things in there, but at the base of any protein powder is basic molecules of life: proteins, carbohydrates, fats. There's a few different types of proteins that I wanted to talk to you about. The first one is meal replacement proteins. This is Redcon MRE. This is not so much a protein powder as a meal replacement supplement powder. So this is gonna have fat, calories, it's gonna have carbohydrate and proteins in it. Now, this one has more carbs than proteins, and it's actually a good thing if you're looking for a meal replacement powder. It has 2-to-1 ratio-ish, almost 2-to-1 ratio of carbs to proteins, and that's kind of what you're looking for if you want to get a meal replacement powder. The reason that I drink this is because it helps me to get calories in throughout the day. So protein is important for building muscle essentially. You also need carbohydrates, and good carbohydrates, and that's what they put in these protein powders, most of them. Again, it's just the same stuff you eat on a daily basis, just in a shake, and that tastes good. So I always think protein powders are a good thing, especially if you feel like you're not getting enough calories in during the day. The next one we can talk about is a protein isolate. This is called About Time Whey Protein Isolate. This is the chocolate flavor. Isolates are just not gonna have as much fat or carbs. They're gonna be very low fat, very low carbs, and high in protein. If you're gonna get an isolate protein, you wanna make sure that it's got as low sugars as it can, as low carbs, because you don't really want those sugars in there. Lower fat, obviously. Choose between like casein, isolate, whey protein. I would try to get one that's non-GMO, more natural. Your body can naturally digest better things like that. So an isolate is definitely, if you're getting enough calories in the day and you just want something to put on top of the, at the end of every workout, that might be a good one. Then we have plant-based proteins. So you can get meal replacement plant-based proteins, and you can also get isolate plant-based proteins. And there's actually a lot of evidence coming out that's saying that plant-based is a lot better for you. Again, make sure it's whole foods, make sure it's natural foods, try to stay away from those GMOs. Plant protein generally does not taste that well. Good, doesn't taste that good. If you need a good brand, PE Science has amazing flavors in all categories of protein. So I'm gonna stop talking now because I've already talked way too much. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoyed this little break in a bunch of random vlogs. Please like, comment, subscribe, and do your thing. We'll see you next time.